Just wrapping things up here at CW Postfield for our high school football game of the night. And a great game for our crosstown rivalry with the Lakeview Spartans and the Bearcats at Battle Creek Central. Unfortunately for Battle Creek Central, they were still winless at home on the season as they fall to the Spartans by a score of 27-13.
What a great game. I'm telling you what, the first half was all Lakeview. Lakeview went up and they played their kind of football. Their defense definitely showed up. And then all of a sudden, we got into penalties and we started getting into
a little bit of Battle Creek Central Bearcat offense, and something that actually gained a little bit of momentum towards the end of the first half. The score at the half, by the way, was 19-0. Lakeview was on top, but Battle Creek Central, within 7.5 minutes left in the fourth, got it down to 19-13. But the Spartans were able to put the clamps down with a 12-play, 4.5 minute drive. And Jack Goodman, the quarterback for the Lakeview Spartans, great night tonight. 72 yards passing, 5 of 6. And he also ran for 3 touchdowns. He ran for 76 yards total this evening.
Yeah, a great job by that. I think Jack Goodman did a great job. But I got to point out, Joel Metzger tonight, number 24, both sides of the football tonight. He had a really good game. A lot of blocking, a lot of things that he did. Catching the ball, running the ball.
Yep.
I mean, a good effort by Joel Metzger here tonight at this game. What the tale is, though, the first half and the second half was 2 teams.
Absolutely.
Battle Creek Lakeview, they really were controlling that in the first half. They come out the second half, they ate up a lot of the clock, which was a good thing, but they didn't put any points up. Then the Bearcats got some momentum. The fans got into it, the football players got into it, and they scored, and all of a sudden they made a game out of this kind of late.
Yep, and it's really kind of interesting, too, because Battle Creek Central is a little bit more known for a running team, but Theo Shepard put his team on his back, and 211 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick tonight, but he went 2 for 11 in the first half. He would actually go for 11 for 16 in the second half, and 2 touchdowns, back-to-back passes, 21 yards and 67 yards, and that was a great pass to Jalen Jackson in that second pass.
That was a great pass. And what was interesting about it, the Bearcats did not give up. They're a young team. They were banged up tonight. Coach Granger told us coming into this game he had a lot of kids that he was going to have to put in position that had not been there before. But I am impressed with the Bearcats.
Yep.
They played with Lakeview, especially in that second half, never giving up, and then very late, with less than a minute to go, they almost scored again.
Yes, they did, and the Bearcats really gave a good show, especially in the second half, but unfortunately falling to 1-2 on the season, 1-1 in the SMAC East. For Lakeview, now 3-0, first time since 2016 that they've started this quick, and that was their last postseason bid. And they're 1-0 in the SMAC East as they get ready for Gull Lake, another SMAC East divisional game next week. And speaking of that, we have a lot of scores that are already final. They're scrolling down below. Lakeview, the only city team that picked up a victory tonight. Next week, we'll make our way up to Eaton County, M78, and the Bellevue Broncos will play host to the St. Philip Tigers. We'll have some 8-man football here for it.
Yep, that'll be our first 8-man football game of this year. Please join us at 95.3. We love it when you guys tune in.
Absolutely. 6:35 pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff from Frankenstein Field. I'm not lying, it's Waldo Frankenstein Field for the Bellevue Broncos and the St. Philip Fighting Tigers next Friday, 6:35 pregame, 7 o'clock kick, right here on 95.3 WBCK. Have a great rest of your weekend. We'll talk to you again next week.
Have a great weekend.